group that got together that Thursday or that Friday, that there's been every organization in our community that's done something to support. And so it's appropriate right now to just recognize them very quickly. So we have the Adopt a Refugee Family Program, obviously is doing a wonderful job. The Chaldean Community Foundation has been helping immensely with those refugees that have been coming over. You have the Chaldean American Ladies of Charity, the Chaldean American Bar Association, the Chaldean American Student Association, the Chaldean American Association for Health Professionals. So we want to thank everybody and recognize them for their efforts. Also, everybody here in this room, at some point in the last 6 months or maybe the last 5 years, you have donated your time, your money, and your resources. But I think one person in this room has really gone above and beyond for our community, has really served as a beacon of hope for people that really don't have any or a voice. And so it's amazing to see. I first met Basil Bacall probably in 2008, 2009, and he was working with the Adopt a Refugee program, and it's kind of like, okay, what's this program and how does it work and how are these people being served? And you have a lot of questions, and maybe some people in my generation, we don't really know how does this whole process come together. And over the last 5 or 6 years, I've just been blown away by his generosity of his time, all his effort. It's incredible to see what one person can do, and it's just something that is really a beacon of light for our community. I think our community is just so blessed to have him to be that sphere of influence and to be somebody that we can all rely on during these difficult times. And I like to say an adage that I live by is either you can make a difference or you can make an excuse, but you cannot do both. And Basil Bacall is a guy that's making a difference. And so I'm very impressed with what he's done. It's amazing to see all the effort that he's put into this. So let's give him a few minutes of our time. This whole program will last about 10 minutes. If we can just invite Basil Bacall up here.
I would like to thank all of you for being here. I would like to thank all the volunteers, everybody that worked so hard to get this going. We really appreciate it. Our people appreciate it. Let me just tell you what the program, my portion of it is going to be. I'm going to give you an idea about the Adopt a Refugee Family Program for those of you who have not heard about it or don't know as much about it. Then I'll go into helpiraq.org, and then what is the purpose of our gathering here tonight. The Adopt a Refugee Family Program started in 2007. We started with 17 families to help our people who are persecuted in Iraq and have fled Iraq, and we thought as a community we should do something to help them. So we started with 17 families. The whole program works on two principles. 100% of people's $100 donation goes to these families in need, with 4 levels of transparency, and all of our books are open all the time, anytime, because that's the foundation we work with. So with that, it gained a lot of momentum, it gained the trust. Today we have about 850 families that we help monthly, thanks in large to the community's generosity. We have sent $5.2 million. Let me tell you, no person can do it alone. We have wonderful volunteers. We have volunteers that are traveling overseas on their own money, like Prophet, like so many people that are just day in and day out, they put enormous amount of hours. But unless the whole community comes together, we cannot accomplish what we have accomplished. So big applause to all the community that have donated and all of you that are here, please. That being said, it doesn't stop there. $5.2 million sent, close to 260,000 refugees helped. When we started, we never thought we'll get there. But you know what? If you have the passion, if you have the drive, and you're focused on the goal, and the goal is beyond yourself, and we are all pulling together, there's nothing impossible. So when the second crisis hit, the ISIS crisis, June 12th, we thought we had to do something for our people inside Iraq. And this was a huge tragedy. I mean, what has happened in 2003 is nothing to what has happened just now in June. So Prophet and I spoke to Father Frank at the time, and we came up with the idea. It was really Prophet's idea, so we all loved it, and we said, second day, let's do it. So we started the Mosul relief effort. Well, 5 months later, we have raised $1.8 million on this effort. thanks to you. $1.8 million doesn't seem like a lot of money, but for 5 months, in addition to what we are continuously raising for Adopt a Refugee, it is a lot of money for us. And our goal is to continue raising that money. But what are we doing with the money? How are we spending them? So far, we have taken 1,800 people from tents. We put them in housing. We took Jama loans, like in old industrial buildings, convert them to housing units. We have taken old hotels and convert them to living apartment units. That's one of the projects. The first one was immediate help, immediate aid. About $250,000 went for food, water, and so forth. We also have sent coats, 10,000 purchased, another 10,000 raised. We have 19 projects that has been, some of them have been completed and some are still in the works. To date, we have sent about $800,000. We have another 500 in process that's being sent because we have projects that are ongoing. So now we're close to $1.3, $1.4 million. Rafid is going Saturday again, and there's another $100,000, so about, we're getting close to 1.4. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of work to help a lot of people. I would like to recognize also 2 groups. Teach, that has done a wonderful job, led by Margaret Chamoun and all the teachers are trying to make a difference. Big hand to Margaret, she's here somewhere. Also Mercy, the medical professionals who are working with our medical professionals back home to help our people. They have opened 7 clinics with 2 more. All of us coming together in unity, in solidarity to help our people. Prayers first, and then true and sincere desire to make a difference. Guys, what's $100 to us a month to help a family in need? What's $10 by texting? You get a cappuccino for $5, $6. Now, the number here might be small, but trust me, when we started the Adopt a Refugee Family Program, we started with about 4 people. Today, sent $5.2 million, helped 260,000 people, more than 250,000. When people see the intent, the goal, it's from the heart, trying to make a difference for those in need, they give. And they give generously. And especially our Chaldean people. When they know it's clean, when they know it's transparent, you won't believe. Some people would, I know some people that they're just employees. And they have a family or 2. When you ask them, isn't that, thank you very much. Because these people need it more than I do. Their kids need it more than my kids. At least I'm living here. I'm enjoying all the privileges of being in this country. And it's so true. Before I end, I would like to tell you, what are we going to do with this money that we're trying to raise? Well, we have a goal, ambitious goal of $1 million. I got a call from Father Fadi today. I know Bishop Francis, in our last couple of meetings, he's been very concerned about our people in Turkey and in Jordan. He asked Father Fadi to do a special investigation. What are the conditions of our people in Turkey? Father Fadi called me today with his findings. We have close to 1,200 families who are living in about 7 cities, surrounded by non-Christians, 99.9% Muslims, no churches. So difficult, the conditions, that some of them are living on tea and bread for days. No heating. Horrible, horrible conditions. So we hope, by the way, don't tell my wife this, she doesn't know this, but I've decided to go to Turkey with Father Fadi. So you're to hear it before she does, because I was so touched by what's happening that we hope to make a difference. And how are we going to do that? With these texting money. And if we are able to raise this much, we hope to establish programs in Turkey, go to these villages and I want to just imagine this for a minute. Everything's taken away from you. You're forced out of your home. You went from having a job and a family and a house to absolutely nothing. You spent 2 months on the road to get to unknown destination. When you get there, you're humiliated. You feel betrayed. There's no churches around. There's no food, no water. Imagine the desperate conditions. This is what our people are going through. So we have moral obligation to stand by them. This doesn't happen every day. We have to step it up. We have to play our real role. What we do today speaks about who we are internally as people. So that's why we're doing this, and we have to make a difference. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Brother Basil. That's amazing perspective. Just a few days before Christmas, here we are in America, safe and protected, and a lot of us are probably thinking about Christmas presents and what are we getting for our niece, nephews, and the like. And here are these people that have absolutely nothing. Okay, if I could have this side of the room make it to the TV screen.
2003 U.S.-led invasion, the indigenous people of Iraq, Chaldean, Assyrian, and Syriac Christians have faced an ongoing ethnic cleansing. There were more than 1.4 million Christians living in their homeland. Now, less than 300,000 remain on the run, without water, without food, without shelter, and facing an imminent threat to their very lives. A community that had over 350 churches now has less than 50. Bishops martyred, priests slaughtered during Mass, women raped, men kidnapped, and innocent children robbed of life. For the first time in nearly 2,000 years, no Christians remain in Mosul. You are looking at one of the world's first civilizations, now on the verge of extinction. We need your help. The indigenous people of Iraq, also known as Iraqi Christians, beg the Christian community and beyond for help. We need help from all of our brothers and sisters through Christ and beyond. You can help us save the lives of innocent Christians by texting RELIEF to 20222 and donating $10 from your mobile device to helpiraq.org and the Adopt a Refugee program. Christians in Iraq do not want war. They want awareness and need your help.
So now the next part of our presentation is going to be through Justin Steffen, who has really been integral in working directly with Bishop Francis to launch the helpiraq.org site. Has helped with a lot of technical aspects of this work, and a lot of his time has also been volunteered. So Justin's done a tremendous job thus far, and I have a great deal of respect for the work that he's done.
Before I start, I'm greatly humbled and I'm greatly honored to really be working for such a good cause. And I'd like to give thanks to Bassett Bakal in particular for such a great job and everything he's doing. And it's just very honorable. Thank you, Bassett. So I do a lot of IT work for Adopt a Refugee and for the Chaldean Diocese, which is all the Chaldean churches here in Michigan. And the work is usually websites, software development, or any of the IT work I do my best to help with. And it's cool because now we're using a lot of this new technology that's out there, and we're using it to help our people back home. So what I'm going to be here, I'm very excited because this technology, in my opinion, it's the best way to help our people. And really, now we're just not using our iPhones like we have just texting and going on Snapchat. We're actually using it now to save people's lives. So this is a simple question. I just want to know, how many people in here have a cell phone? Right? All right, got the whole room. So I want everyone now to participate in a little activity with me, if you can. So I'd like everyone to pull out your phones, if you can, and participate in this new relief program we're doing. And I'd just like to show everyone how simple and easy it is. So compose a new text message in your text message box. If anyone needs help, help the person next to you. Okay, write it to the phone number 20222. In the message box, type the word relief, R-E-L-I-E-F. R-E-L-I-E-F. And hit send. No, it's free. Now, if you'd like to donate $10, though, Simon, you could type in yes, and the $10 will go to this cause. It's going to go to the cause to help the Christians of Iraq. It's going to go to the cause to help Chaldeans. So it's very simple. It's very easy. This is the program that we're talking about, that Bassett was talking about. And so, okay. You got the text back. Now reply back to the text message with either yes, or if you have Verizon, you're going to type your zip code in, because Verizon asks for zip code verification.
So if you have Verizon, you just type in zip code.
Your zip code? No, you type in the zip code of your billing address, Kevin. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter if it's capital. You know, a lot of the questions I get, you guys, are can I do this in Canada? No, you can only do it in the United States. Well, the maximum contribution that you can make depends on your carrier. It's anywhere from $25 to $50. Okay, so well, you guys, basically we have about 100 people here, approximately, give or take, right? So within a couple minutes after Nathan's questions and everything, we raised literally probably around $1,000 just now, within a minute, in this room, from everyone just texting on your cell phone. It was that easy. So, you know, all this technology is great. And our goal is really to push this campaign out, not just in our community, but across the United States, you guys. We want to take this and make it viral. We want to take this and make it the next ALS challenge, the next, all the big campaigns. You know, the next big thing, because the cause is important and it helps for a really good cause for our people. But all this technology is great. It's wonderful, and it's just not great if we don't use it. It's not great if we don't promote it. It's not great if we don't put it out there. We need your help. Everyone in this room, we need your help. We need your help with promoting this, either on your social network, either to your friends, either to your family members, to whoever, and just talk about it. Just talk about it and help it go viral. That's all it takes. It takes a few minutes of your day, maybe a few minutes of your week. And just by doing that, you guys, we're looking to raise $1 million in 90 days, which I think is very, very reasonable. But if we do it right, it could be a lot more. It could be a lot more. Okay, well, you guys together really can make a difference, and let's build awareness for this, because it's not just something we're promoting or an event. It's really to save people's lives. And thank you very much.
Nice job, Justin. So we want to reiterate, we had a couple points that I want to make sure that we go over. So can you pull up that slide? So this is the flyer that we made. We're asking everyone here tonight, and the thousands of emails that we already have on file, we're going to be sending you this content in the next 12 hours. And essentially what it is a flyer with some content underneath it and all the hashtags that you guys were looking for over there. We definitely have them. And it's going to be basically just a copy and paste thing. And what we're asking you to do is every meeting that you go to, whether it's a social gathering, whether it's a family luncheon, we have Christmas coming up, whether it is your basketball buddies or the football games coming up, wherever you're at, we want you to basically take a moment before and say, guys, this is the social media campaign that we're trying to help out. We're trying to give relief to save Iraqi Christians. Trevor, what you're saying makes absolute sense, but it's got to start here, and then we build it from there. So I know that we'll be coordinating efforts on that end. And then we also want to encourage everyone here to make their own Instagram video.
Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate it. Let's go out there and make a difference.